welcome back, Quest for You, friends and fans, and maybe first-time listeners. I'm Janine, and this is my podcast. And I'm so happy you decided to listen today, which makes for a great day. And I hope I can accomplish exactly that. Make your day just a little bit better with this episode. And it is episode 176. And don't worry if this is your first time. You don't have to catch up on all the other ones. Every episode has a little bit of something to make your day better. So you can just start listening from here on out. And today's topic is surely gonna be of interest, I hope, for most of you. Because I believe we all need an outlet. Now more than ever. In times where we're always on, bombarded with stimuli, always something ringing, beeping, flashing, and calling our attention. We're expected to get back to people in an instant. We're asked to perform, to follow others, and to try to get more followers on our own, and to keep up with the rest. In these times, we are rarely off. We cut sleep hours so we can keep up with our demanding jobs, our side gigs, the different groups we belong to, or just with all the social media activity. And luckily for most of us, the world is open for exploration. Information is abundant and instant, and you can get lost in researching anything and everything you ever wanted to know right this minute. And we want to see it all, experience it and try it out. We want to taste it, feel it, and then we want to tell everyone else about it. Our thirst for knowledge is huge, fueled by the ease of accessibility of it. This means that our mind is always engaged, always busy thinking, absorbing, interpreting all the content we're offering it. By the sheer nature of our environment, we hardly rest our mind anymore. If you think you do while you lose an hour surfing the web, you are merely tuning out. Your brain is still picking up on all the information you feed it. Even if your pursuits are in the service of giving to others through love, attention, and time, it often comes with added responsibility, which can be draining on you both physically and emotionally. It can leave you feeling depleted, anxious, and stressed. I'm sure parents know what I mean. We all need an outlet, a true outlet, not a spacing out kind of outlet, not another distraction, but an avenue for our mind to relax in an activity you enjoy. Time for yourself. We incorrectly assume that an outlet means letting go, forgetting the pains and worries, numbing the feelings that come up, and sidetracking from the discomfort. We mistakenly call it relaxing when we grab for the bottle of wine, the phone, the video game, the cigarette. That's not the outlet I think is beneficial for us. Now I realize all too well. Sometimes we do simply need something that allows us to let out steam, reduce the pressure, or lighten the burden. We have moments when we're looking for an escape from the constant demands placed on us. We just want to forget it all and leave, even if not always physically possible. So we succumb to what's easy, handy, and right at our fingertips. And in the modern times we live in, lots of things are easy. It's just like with food, which we talked about before. We gravitate towards the path of least resistance. A healthy and wholesome meal takes more effort than a pre-prepped food in a wrapper, a few feet away in the vending machine. The wine in your pantry is quicker opened than changing into workout clothes and going for a walk, potentially in the freezing cold. With ease of access come quick results. You feel the tension leaving you right away. And that makes alcohol and drugs so attractive for many people. A quick fix, but not really a fix. A diversion, a side street, a temporary detour. When I look up synonyms to the word outlet, here's what I see. Channel, avenue, crack, egress, exit, passage, release. What these words have in common for me is that they provide a hole for your energy to be channeled into a different direction. Our common and often harmful forms of drifting towards quick outlets doesn't offer for an opportunity for permanent change. There is no hole on the other end. At least I don't see one. You're on a sidetrack somewhere, but you return just right back to where you came from. Maybe you feel temporarily better, but you have not progressed. An outlet to me should not only relax your mind, but also stimulate your creativity and provide you with new energy. And if you want to stay healthy in all areas of your life, mentally, physically, and emotionally, then find an outlet that supports that purpose. Reading my friends' Facebook feeds never really felt good, except for the rare occasions that there was some important news about someone, a baby on the way, an illness someone decided to share, or something else critical that was important for me to know. As for the rest of the time, I scrolled through information that did not add any value to my life and sometimes even made me feel bad. So I don't look at it anymore. On the other hand, Instagram is an inspirational tool for me. I use it sometimes, not daily, to get new ideas. I connect very deliberately with people to keep my feed interesting and motivating for me. For example, I connect with people in the fitness industry so I can get workout ideas from them. Or I look at pictures of healthy food so I can freshen up my cooking repertoire. So here are 3 criteria you can use when you begin to plan your next outlet. Because I'm pretty sure, after today's episode, you want to think about how to better spend your free time. Or at least make room for free time if you think you don't have any at the moment. The amazing part is this. All of these 3 criteria are at the same time an outlet and a way to become more creative, mindful, and energized. You feel all 3 of these while engaging in your activity, and you come out with more of it when you're done with it. So let's dive in. 1. Creative. Altered states of consciousness achieved through drugs can sometimes spark your creativity, but for me, it doesn't meet the healthy criteria. Rather, think of immersing yourself into a creative activity, one where you are absorbed completely, doing more than thinking, expressing your feelings and thoughts in a way that is visible or audible. We all have a creative side in us. For me, writing is expressing creativity. For you, maybe it's decorating your house or trying out new recipes. Creativity comes to us in many different ways. Most of us are not fortunate enough to turn it into our career. So we should try to find ways to address that need our brain has for creativity. Think of the activities that gave you pleasure when you were little. 2. Mindful. Writing, walking, cooking, working on jewelry. The magic powers of these outlets is that they always have me completely present in the very moment, focused on what I'm doing without being stressed. I call it meditative at times because I'm so present. In fact, walking on an early Sunday morning when everything is quiet is a replacement for me for meditation on that day. It has the same effect. All my senses are engaged. The peace around me helps me notice the beauty in the small details. I hear sounds I normally don't hear when I rush around. I smell flowers, trees, anything in the air, much more profoundly. And that deeper connection with yourself, maybe you're unable to find it in meditation, but maybe you can find it by engaging in an outlet that sparks your creative sense. And 3, energized. When you make time for the things you enjoy, you will find that you gain more strength and energy for your other responsibilities. Try it out. When I cook, time flies. I don't even notice it. And never do I stand in the kitchen exhausted from cooking, as I often feel when I do other tasks. It energizes me while I do it, and the energy lasts for hours and days following, fueling my regular tasks and giving me motivation to push forward. I shared my museum visits with you, also my ski trip. These are all outlets for me. Several hours dedicated to something I love, something that challenges me physically and or mentally, and that leaves me rejuvenated, filled with inspiration, ideas, drive to learn more and become better. So next time you pull out your phone and you lose 2 hours on Facebook, or wake up with a hangover thinking you needed that bar hop the night before. Maybe you remember this episode, and maybe you make more of an effort to find a better outlet for your frustrations, the pressures in your life, or the worries on your mind. Just a bit more thought behind that outlet. Not reaching for the next best thing, the easy thing, but planning a little with consideration for what's best for you. What will not only make you feel good in the moment, but also in the long run. The right outlet will not only help you get through some of the more trying moments in your life, but it will prepare you for even more difficult ones in the long run. So ask yourself, what is your outlet? Much love. Until next time.